Most people don't realize what happens after a major fire. I'm Charles with Servpro Team Flood, and welcome back to Rise Above the Flood, the interview series where today we're interviewing a customer whose home experienced a major fire. Can you introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about your home here?
My name is Jim Davis, 241 Raven Rock Road in Arlington.
Mhm.
My house burned. Servpro came in, worked with the insurance company, and my house is done.
Okay, excellent. So before the fire actually happened, what did this property really mean to you and your family?
Well, it's our home
Yeah.
for me and my daughter.
Hmm.
Um, so, we like it here.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So what happened the day of the fire? And kind of what kind of damage were you ended up facing that day of the fire?
It was a lot of total damage. The house was burned inside and out,
Hmm.
burned right up through the roof. Um, Happened at midnight, and it was pretty much destroyed. Couldn't live here anymore.
Yeah. In those first 24 to 48 hours when it first happened, what were your biggest worries or concerns?
Well, having a decent company that would come in to do it.
Mhm.
When I found out that I've known Servpro for a long time,
Yeah.
heard of them, didn't realize that they did as extensive a job as they did. And when the insurance company was dealing with me, they asked me who I preferred, and I said I prefer Servpro.
Hmm.
So that's the way it went.
Okay, excellent. So did you hear that's how you first heard about Servpro? Was it through the insurance company or was it something else?
I never realized that they do the
Mhm.
work that they do that extensively. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I'd heard of Servpro before, of
Mhm.
course. Obviously, know the family, um, and never heard any bad about them.
Yeah.
So then, when I spoke to um, John, who owns the company, and
Mhm.
Jake, who's his right hand man, it went well, and I was pleased with what they had to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. So can you just walk us through what it was like when our team first arrived on site? What was the extent of everything?
Well, they come in, they took pictures and videos of the whole
Hmm.
area, and they put all their numbers together and dealt with the insurance company. And the insurance company asked me what I preferred, and I told them what I preferred,
Yeah.
and it went pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It took longer than we had hoped, but it always does. I've been in the construction business for a long time.
Hmm.
We used to run 52 people, so I've been there, done that,
Yeah.
and that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Especially if you got to rely on a sub or something, you're at their mercy.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
it went well. We like the finished product very much.
Absolutely. So
We
with
don't
the
like Jake much, but
right, right, of course. But with the reconstruction team specifically, we have the mitigation team who come in and mitigate the disaster, and then Jake handles all the reconstruction. What would you say you like specifically working with Jake and the reconstruction team from that side of things?
I like the fact that they tried to do everything as efficiently and quickly as
Hmm.
possible. Again, like I said before, they're at the mercy of some of their hubs and or subs and some of their people, but um, they were decent people to deal with.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that, they truly were. I've been the root, so I know what's good and what's bad. And they were truly good people.
Yeah. So, were there any moments where communication, maybe problem solving, or attention to detail really surprised you? Is there
Nope.
anything like that?
I would call and get response immediately.
Mhm.
Girls in their office sent all of the finished product, and I got to choose what I wanted.
Yeah,
And no, I was pleased.
good, good. So, when you saw the finished space for the very first time, what was going through your mind?
Well, I was here from day one,
Yeah.
and I come most every day. So I've seen the evolution of,
Hmm.
totally destroyed to the product that we have now. So it wasn't like a big surprise because I'd seen it day by day.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if I called and was concerned about something, they took care of it immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Now, how has getting your house and your home back to the way it is right now, how has that affected your daily life or your business operations?
Well, it screws everything up
Hmm.
because you got to deal with, some major problems and questions and considerations. But, you know, nothing's perfect, but I'm very pleased with the way it went.
Good. Good. Now, if you had to describe Servpro Team Flood, our specific franchise, in just a couple words based off your experience, what would they be and why?
Professional, efficient, and they aim to please.
Okay, excellent, awesome, thank you. So, for someone who just had a fire or a major loss on their property or in their home, and they're scared about what comes next, what would you tell them about working with Servpro Team Flood?
Feel free to call me anytime and I'll tell you exactly what I think. And I have nothing bad to say.
Excellent. So, would you ever recommend us to uh, some of your friends,
I already have.
your neighbors? Oh,
I do
perfect.
now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Because people will say, why is it taking so long?
Mhm.
And it's easy to explain. It's a major job.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing to do. And they've done really well from, you know, the tear out to the cleaning, to getting ready to smoke smell. It's always nice to deal with a company that has resources and the ability to make the decisions as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
And I found that to be the case with Servpro.
Excellent. Okay. Now, is there anything else that you'd like to add that maybe we didn't cover?
No, I think if you're looking for a company that can come in and do it all, as conveniently and comfortable as possible,
Mhm.
Servpro's the people to call.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Davis. Really appreciate your time letting us come in and do this and the walkthrough. We really do appreciate that. So thank
My
you.
pleasure.
Now let's go back to Jake, our recon manager who headed this project, to get his thoughts on it. Can you introduce yourself and your role with Servpro Team Flood's reconstruction team on this specific project?
Absolutely. My name is Jake. I'm the reconstruction manager here at Servpro Team Flood in Cambridge, New York.
Okay, awesome. So, from a reconstruction standpoint, what were the biggest challenges with this particular fire loss?
This this one was quite interesting. This house is not sitting on a foundation;
Hmm.
it's sitting on stone. So it's pitched just about every which way manageable,
Yeah.
and to bring things to a level viewpoint was probably the biggest challenge here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I know you were telling me this in the car. What is it like rebuilding something when you don't actually see what it looked like in the first place because it's so damaged? Do you mind explaining that just a little bit?
Yes. So not having blueprints to follow in a fire like this, or even having before photos to go off of, made this one a little bit of a challenge. But with the contractors that we pulled together and my own experience, we were able to restructure this front of this building to its original shape. And we one upped it by bumping the upper balcony out and that additional 3 feet so that it gave the homeowner a little bit more of a footprint up there to enjoy the summer days.
Absolutely. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, what were one or two key decisions your team made that helped bring this property back to like new?
Well, upon mitigation doing all the demo work here, we discovered many hidden layers of many years of renovations.
Hmm.
So we decided to go a little bit further and strip the entire floor system and level everything out to one level instead of having step ups and downs into different rooms
Yeah.
and multiple layers of subfloor and flooring, insulation, that kind of stuff. So we brought everything up to one plane. We reinsulated everything, and I think that's what led the foundation to make everything come out the way it did here.
Okay. Excellent. So, when you look at the finished result when we're here today, what are you most proud of personally?
I'm proud of the way this one turned out. It had pretty heavy damage throughout the remainder of the house, not so much where the fire occurred. I mean, that was missing,
Hmm.
but the rest of the house ended up having to get stripped where cleaning wasn't good enough. We had to take it to the next level and had to demo the whole house and start all over. So this was a timely project, and being an old home, it threw curveballs here and there, but we swung with everything we had and we overcame and came out with a real nice product here in the end.
Absolutely. So for property owners who are going through something similar, what's one thing you wish that they knew about the reconstruction process?
I think it would be if they understood what it takes behind the scenes to bring a home back to its original form. There's a lot of legwork that goes on, not only on site, but in the office. A lot of homework is done by the office staff and the construction staff as well. It can be a timely manner, so just if they could understand that and expect it would be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you for talking with us today, Jake. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.